This 1 hour pattern that nobody is talking about is so easy that a literal retard can trade this. It allows me to know when to trade, it allows me to know in what direction I trade, and most importantly, it gives me a mechanical set of rules that allows me to be on the charts for 5 minutes a day and be a profitable trader. In fact, for the month of November, I have a 90% win rate, as you can see right here. And the goal is by the end of this video that you have the same set of rules that you can apply in your trading to become instantly profitable. So for the first step, you will combine S&P 500 and the Nasdaq together. We all know these are correlating pairs, and the only thing I need to see on the 1 hour time frame is an SMT. If you don't really know what an SMT is, let me quickly explain it. Like I said, both of the pairs move together. So as you can see, this for example would be Nasdaq, and then this would be S&P. As you can see, they always move together. It is just like that. Don't ask questions about this. They always move together. Now, what is an SMT? An SMT is when one of the two pairs broke a high or a low and the other pair didn't. So super easy. As you can see, we right here have a high. It is the same high as the one on S&P. Nasdaq, for example, did not break it. As you can see, we stayed below it and S&P went above it. This is the only pattern that makes me super profitable in the markets. This can happen in two cases. So right now you saw a bearish SMT. This can also happen as a bullish SMT. So let me quickly show it. Wait, this is a bad one. So we're going down, 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 and then we do this. So this is the same low that Nasdaq did not break and that S&P did break. This is again an SMT. Super simple. Now let's go to the real charts and mark out some examples. I do have some examples ready, so make sure to lock in. These are all real life examples from trades that I took. We're going to backtest them right now live, so be patient. Now, there are different types of SMTs. You have a session SMT and you have a previous hour SMT. Both of them for me are super fine and they are basically the same concept. What do I mean with a previous hour SMT? It literally is with the low of the previous hourly candle. Okay guys, so I am now in replay mode. I will show an exact position that we took with the whole group. As you can see down below, I am on 18th of November at 10 AM. Right here again, 18th of November, 10:50 when we close our positions, all the profits, blah, blah, etc. So let me show you the exact trade that we took. I will explain it super simple. We have a 1 hour SMT. Everything I need to see, a 1 hour SMT with these highs. Now you can say, yeah, what the fuck, these are not super nice highs. Yes, they are. If you go to the lower time frame, to the 1 minute, to the 5 minute, we can see these are super clean highs. As you can see, there's a lot of chop there, meaning there's a lot of liquidity, and just a sweep on one of the two pairs is good enough to see an SMT. Where are we? Yes, we are here. So as you can see, Nasdaq went above it, meaning we create the SMT right here. S&P stayed below it, meaning we have an SMT right here. Next, like I said, my entry is so simple. I need a V shape, I need a inverse value gap, and I need a CISD. I always only trade Nasdaq, so my only positions will ever be on Nasdaq. Super simple. Nasdaq, I go to the 1 minute time frame and I need an inverse value gap, I need a V shape, and I need a CISD. What is a V shape that I'm talking about? Literally, it's a V in your market. So let's say, for example, we have been chopping around, we make the SMT, I need an immediate rejection on it, creating this V shape right here. If you go to the live markets right now, we can see we are coming up, we create our SMT, we have an immediate rejection on it, creating this V shape. That for me is super important. It gives me an indication that there is an instant reaction on it, and it makes it just super nice for me to take a position. Like I said, next I need an inversion, so I'm looking for a fair value gap. Right here on the 1 minute, you can see we have a fair value gap, and let's make it a bit cleaner. This is the fair value gap, and of course our CISD. What is a CISD? It is sort of a breakup structure, but it's not completely on the wicks, it is on the body. So for me, my CISD level was there. If you don't really know CISD completely, make sure to watch some other videos because the concept is kind of tricky and I don't want to cover it completely in this video. So again, CISD, inversion, V-shape, that's it for me. When we close below our CISD level, I will immediately enter, but my stop above the last high and my take profit, as always, is a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. I never ever do more. For me, 1-to-1 is more than enough. Like I said, this strategy has more than a 90% win rate, so it would be stupid to go for 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, literally just lower my win rate. I am super comfortable with that also, guys, because a lot of prop firms have consistency rules. I never have to worry about them because I literally just target 1 to 1 and I always have the same amount of profit in a day. Okay, guys, so another position that we took with the group, 14 November at 11 o'clock. As you can see, 14 November at 12, that's when our position was closed. So this is the position that we then took. What do I do? 1 hour, I mark out my low of the previous hourly candle. This is the candle that I'm talking about. As you can see on Nasdaq, we swept it, so we went below it, meaning we have an SMT. Why? Because as you can see on ES, we did not go below it, meaning we have an SMT. First step. Next, what do? I go to the 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. Let's go to what happened exactly after our SMT. So this was when our SMT was created. Let me show you guys what need to happen next. So, SMT. What's next? We need V-shape, inversion, and CISD. Super simple, guys. We got it literally in one candle. That's why I say I can be on the chart for 5 minutes and I've taken my position and be profitable on the day. So again, what do we have? We have our SMT, immediately rejection, meaning we have our V-shape. Next, I have my inverse fair value gap. Yes, I do. Right here, I have a fair value gap. We inverse it. I then have my CISD right here on the last high. We close above and I enter. Bam. That's it. I target 1 to 1. Stop loss below the lows. Target 1 to 1 risk reward. Let's see what happens when we play this out. There we go. Full take profit hit in less than literally 10 minutes. So in 9 minutes we hit full take profit. It is super simple. All you have to do is mark out previous hourly lows, previous hourly highs, or session highs. Like I said, Asia, London, all these highs are valid for an SMT, and that's literally it. I will show you guys some more examples so you really have the feeling of what happens after the SMT that we get to master our entry model. Okay guys, so now I want to show you an example of a not so super clean SMT, but it was an SMT, it was on a valid low, so it counts for me. As you can see right here, we have all these stacked lows. On S&P we had some equal lows. On Nasdaq they were a little bit further, but let's go further into the chart. So what can we see right here on this 1 hour candle? We sweep all these lows. This is the 1 hour candle of 10 a.m. again 10 a.m. What happens on Nasdaq on 10 a.m? We do not break them at all, meaning we have an S&P went below it, Nasdaq stayed above. What happens next? As usual, I go to the 1 minute time frame and I see, okay, what happens actually after my SMT. So this is the moment where S&P broke his lows. What do I do next? I need a V-shape, I need an inversion, and I need my CISD. Super simple. What do I see here? This is my CISD level. I need a simple body close above this level. This is my fair value gap. I simply want to see that being inversed. Next, I want a V-shape, so I want an immediate rejection on my SMT. If you don't have it, I don't like it. Let's see what happens next. There you go, V-shape, inversion, and immediately we have our CISD. What do? I enter on the close of that candle, stop loss below the last low, take profit, again 1 to 1 risk reward ratio. What happens? Bam, take profit, hit in less than 10 minutes, again 7 minutes to hit full take profit. Guys, I can't say this enough, but this is so easy. All you have to do is wait for a 1 hour low or high to be swept, a 1 minute inversion, a 1 minute CISD, and the V-shape that I am talking about. This strategy can literally make you thousands in a month. I think this was it for the video. Again, like I said, the beauty of this strategy is that I can literally be on the chart for 5 minutes. I mark out my 1 hour highs or lows. I wait for my alert to go off when either of the two broke the high or the low. I then go to the 1 minute time frame. I mark out my levels and I wait for my entry. If none of this happens, I have no trade. I don't really care. I showed you my journal. I don't trade every day. I only trade the best setups out there. If you guys have any questions, make sure to comment them down below. I will answer all of you. I don't really care. I am here to help you out. I will pin some live trade recaps right here so you can watch them and really learn how I do it live. These videos are super helpful for you, so make sure to watch them. Anyways guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.